I'm Michael Belmore. I'm an artist from Thunder Bay area in Northern Ontario. I graduated from the Ontario College of Art, and this piece here is Breadth. It's a raku-fired clay that I made at the Banff Centre for the Arts. Essentially, it's a dead deer carcass, a fawn, and it sort of speaks of the interaction between both Native and Northern communities' relationship with industry. And in that way that it is broken, as you would imagine, on the side of the road. The piece is broken, and in between I put copper leaf, and what happens is that the light catches the copper leaf and refracts. So in a way there's still a bit of life or a bit of warmth. So the copper for me represents sort of this idea of fire, and how it works visually is that there's an explosion of light that is captured, and it sort of has that reminiscence of embers or that little bit of life that we all know and all feel when we're sitting around a campfire. And there's that feeling of solace or connection to something beyond us, but also feeling that warmth. That's sort of the intention behind the piece. So there is still life in it, even though it is essentially a broken, limp body. For Anishinaabe people, the copper in a way represents the blood of our Manitus or great spirits. So the Thunderbird, the Michipichu, their blood is said to be, when it falls, it is pure copper. And that can be found on the shores of Lake Superior. And so for me, that's one of the connections. But also, how we use copper every day, how it connects us, how it allows us to move into wilderness. Those power lines that travel all over Canada, and you see them, and we all connect to them, and our phones die, and we have to still wire them back in, and we have to always stay connected. And how we're connected is through this material called copper, which, being Anishinaabe, is blood. So it's like this deep connection to something that is old, ancient.